Look at me. If you are approaching retirement, or if you are already there, I want you to pause what you are doing and listen to me very carefully. We need to talk about your money, your health, and a decision that could either protect your hard-earned nest egg or leave you completely exposed to financial ruin. Every single day, I see people who have worked 30, 40, 50 years to build up a decent retirement fund. They think they've done everything right. They've saved, they've invested, and they think, hey, once I turn 65, Medicare has me covered. Let me tell you right now, that is a dangerous, potentially devastating misconception. Original Medicare, Part A and Part B, is a wonderful thing, but it is a system full of massive, gaping financial holes. It does not pay for everything. In fact, under Original Medicare Part B, you are responsible for 20% of your medical bills. Think about that for a second. 20%. If you get sick, if you need a major surgery, if you face a serious illness like cancer, 20% of an unlimited medical bill can easily add up to tens of thousands of dollars. There is no out-of-pocket maximum with Original Medicare. It can drain your savings accounts faster than you can blink. That fear of the unknown, that fear of being one medical emergency away from wiping out everything you've worked for, is why we look for protection. And that brings us to the big question you are all asking: what is a Medicare Supplement Plan G, and is it truly worth the premium? I want you to understand exactly what Plan G is, without any of the confusing insurance jargon, because you must be the master of your own financial destiny. Plan G is a Medigap policy. It is a private insurance policy designed to act as a shield, stepping in to pay almost all the costs that Original Medicare leaves behind. +1. Now let's look at Part B, which handles your doctor visits, surgeries, MRIs, and physical therapy. This is where people get hurt financially. As I said, Medicare only pays 80%. Plan G steps in and pays that remaining 20% for you. Every single dime of it. It also covers something called Part B excess charges. Now, what on earth is an excess charge? If a doctor or a hospital accepts Medicare but doesn't accept what Medicare dictates as the standard approved payment amount, they are legally allowed to charge you up to 15% more. If you don't have a plan that covers this, you get a surprise bill in the mail. Plan G covers those excess charges completely. +1. Listen to me. Once you pay that small Part B deductible out of your pocket at the beginning of the year, your medical bills for the rest of that calendar year for Medicare-approved services are zero. Zip. Nada. You could have a $200,000 heart surgery, and your out-of-pocket cost after that deductible is zero. I understand that temptation. When you are on a fixed income, saving $100 or $200 a month sounds beautiful. But I want you to look at the true cost of trying to save a buck on your health insurance. Let's talk about those $0 premium Medicare Advantage plans you see advertised on television all the time by smooth-talking celebrities. They make it sound like a free lunch. But you and I know there is no such thing as a free lunch in America. Medicare Advantage is not a supplement. It is a completely different system. When you join a Medicare Advantage plan, you are handing over control of your healthcare to a private insurance company network. You have to see their doctors, you have to go to their hospitals, and you often have to get pre-approvals and referrals just to see a specialist. If you get seriously ill, those plans have out-of-pocket maximums that can run up to $8,000 or $9,000 a year in copays and coinsurance. With Plan G, you have total, absolute freedom. There are no networks. There are no pre-authorizations. You can see any doctor, any specialist, and go to any hospital anywhere in the United States of America, as long as they accept Original Medicare. No one can stand between you and the care you need. You don't need a gatekeeper telling you whether or not you can get an MRI. Now, what about Plan N? Plan N is a fantastic Medigap option that is cheaper than Plan G. But with Plan N, you have to pay a $20 copay every time you visit a doctor, a $50 copay for the emergency room, and it does not cover those Part B excess charges we talked about. If you are someone who rarely goes to the doctor and you want to save some money on premiums, Plan N can be a smart, calculated financial move. But if you want absolute certainty, if you want to know that you can walk into any clinic and never open your wallet, Plan G is the gold standard. Second, you have to look at your psychological relationship with money. If you are the type of person who stays awake at night worrying about the what-ifs, if a surprise $500 medical bill is going to cause you stress and anxiety, then you buy Plan G. You are paying for the luxury of absolute certainty. You are buying the right to never have to worry about a medical bill again. But I have to give you a very serious warning about timing, because this is where so many retirees make a catastrophic, irreversible mistake. When you first turn 65 and you enroll in Medicare Part B, you enter what is called your Medigap open enrollment period. This window lasts for exactly 6 months. During these 6 months, you have a guaranteed issue right. That means any private insurance company selling a Medigap policy must sell you any plan they offer, including Plan G, at the best available rate, regardless of your health. They cannot look at your medical history, they cannot ask about your pre-existing conditions, they cannot deny you coverage, and they cannot charge you an extra penny if you are sick. If you can comfortably afford the monthly premium, investing in a Medicare Supplement Plan G is one of the smartest, most protective financial moves you can make for your retirement. It eliminates the fear of the unknown. It protects your savings from being wiped out by a medical crisis. It gives you the freedom to choose your own doctors, and it ensures that you can live your retirement years with the dignity, security, and peace of mind that you absolutely deserve.